Hi YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to make store-bought French fries taste like restaurant French fries. The first thing you need to do is have a room temperature French fry. These are just crinkle cut fries and they are not frozen. They are room temperature. You could tell by the way I'm smashing them. They're room temperature, but they are still firm. Room temperature. The next thing you need is a flavored oil. I have extra virgin olive oil, I have rosemary, and I have just some iodized salt. I'm going to put all of this into my mixer to get a nice flavored oil. Olive oil is heart healthy and it gives food a ton of flavor. Okay, I'm going to add just a handful of rosemary. A little bit of rosemary goes a long way. You don't want the rosemary to overpower the food, but you want it to have a restaurant type taste. A pinch of salt. These fries will not require any ketchup because they're already going to be perfectly seasoned, just like this. And I'm going to blend all this up very quickly in my Ninja. Crushed rosemary is always better on the palate than whole rosemary, especially when it's dried. You can tell that the rosemary is crushed up nicely. It's already turned the olive oil a little bit of a green tint. It smells amazing. Now I'm going to lay out my store-bought fries in a single layer. And I have a preheated oven. The oven is preheated at 500 degrees. And that is a nice single layer of French fries. Mostly on parchment, a few aren't, but we're going to work that out at the end when it's time to clean. Then I'm going to pour the flavored oil all over the fries. All over the fries. Remember, the oil is salt, rosemary, extra virgin olive oil. And now I'm going to make sure they get slightly coated. See, we got a lot of oil in this pool. I'm just going to move it around so that every morsel of French fry is lightly coated in the rosemary olive oil blend. Yes, you see the fries starting to glisten and you see specks of rosemary. Slight specks, because when you bake it, it's going to release more of the natural rosemary oil and get more flavorful. Now we're just going to spread them out again, ever so slightly. And remember, we only added a pinch of salt. Room temperature fries is the key. It bakes quicker and it doesn't throw off your oven time or absorb as much of the oil. Okay, got my single layer of fries done. And the minimum cook time is about 12 minutes. And then you want to do a slight stir up and see if they need a little bit more on the other side. Now I'm going to throw them in the oven for 12 minutes just to start. Top rack is always the hottest. I'll see you guys in 12 minutes for the fries. So I've just taken the fries out the oven. You can hear them sizzle. You can see the coloration and the browning. And while they're still piping hot, that's when you add your finishing touches, which is a sprinkle of salt. Just a sprinkle, because we put some on in the beginning. a sprinkle of salt. That's enough salt. Then you want to add some granulated garlic. Last but not least, you want to add some dried parsley flakes. And we already have the rosemary. The parsley just going to give it an extra high quality pop and a little bit of an herbaceous flavor. Okay. Now I'm going to toss these with my spatula to get everything incorporated. Now let's see how crispy they are right out the oven. Ow, they're hot. They're hot. Very hot. Let me let you get a sound check. That's a crispy French fry. Last but not least, the taste test. Garlic rosemary fries. Oh my gosh. The seasoning is studded throughout the French fry. They're hot and delicious. You don't need ketchup on this. The rosemary and the parsley replace the ketchup. I hope you try this recipe. Thank you for watching.